Hi, this is Mrs. Tellas. We're going to be covering section 3.4 today, which is intercepts, graphing intercepts, and standard form of a linear equation, and then graphing horizontal and vertical lines. So this is section 3.4. Okay, so standard form of a linear equation is ax plus by equals c. Press pause and write that down. That's important. All right, a, b, and c are real numbers. A is a positive integer. So it can't be negative, it can't be a fraction, it can't be a decimal. It has to be a positive integer. And A and B are both not 0. So these are the three rules that go along with the form. Notice that AX and BY are in front of the equal sign, and C, which is the constant, is in the back of the equal sign. So we'll do a couple here. It says write in standard form using integers. So I want it to look like this. So notice that X is in the right spot, but it's negative, and that the 60y is on the wrong side. Constant's okay where it's at. So how do you move a plus 60y? We subtract it. So minus 5x minus 60y equals 10. They crossed off on the right. Okay, so all real numbers, yes. A has to be a positive integer. Well, it's a negative. So since it's a negative, I'm going to have to multiply them all by -1. So that's going to change all of their signs. This is my answer. A, B, and C are all real numbers. A is a positive integer. And the last rule is A and B can't be 0, and neither of them are. So we're good. And you can see that it matches up perfectly with standard form. You got your AX, your BY, and your constant. All right, let's try another one. So this is slope-intercept form, and we're going to change it to standard form. So which means the X, again, is on the wrong side. So we need to add 3/7 x to both sides. Remember that x goes in the front for standard form. So I'm going to put 3/7x plus y equals 5 because those cancel. Okay, so I'm in the right form, except that front number can't be a fraction. It has to be a positive integer. So in order to make it a non-fraction, I'm going to multiply all three pieces by 7, whatever the denominator is. So that's going to be 3x plus 7y equals 35. And then I just need to make sure it fits the rules. A is a positive integer. It's in the right form. You can tell it's in the right form. If I move this down here, it matches up perfectly. A and B can't be 0. Neither of them are. And they're all real numbers. So this is the answer. Okay, we'll try this last one. Hey, actually, if you want to press pause and try it yourself, that's actually a really good idea. So remember, we want that x in the front. Currently, it's in the back in a parenthesis. So I'm going to have to distribute the -1/3. So -1/3 x minus 2. And in the front, that just drops. Well, I've got the x on the wrong side and this 2 on the wrong side. So I'm going to do a little switching around here. So let's add 1/3 x to both sides. So that's 1/3 x plus y minus 2 equals -2. Those crossed out. Then this 2 has got to go over here. So I'm going to plus 2. So that's 1/3 x plus y equals 0. And then the last thing is that front number has to be an integer, a positive one. So I'm going to multiply by the denominator. So that by 3, that by 3, and that by 3. So that's 1x, or just x, plus 3y equals 0. And that fits all of my rules. A, B, and C are all real numbers. A is a positive integer because it's a 1. And A and B both can't be 0, and neither of them are. Notice C is fine being 0. Okay? All right, finding x and y intercepts. So when I find an x-intercept, my directions are substitute 0 for y. So I put 0 in here for y when looking for the x-intercept. So it's going to be 3x plus 4 times 0 equals 24. Well, this part just crosses out because it's 0. So now it says 3x equals 24. If I divide by 3, x is 8. So my ordered pair is 8, 0 because it's the x. So it goes in the x spot in the ordered pair. Okay, if I do the other one, the y-intercept, I substitute 0 for x this time. It's kind of like opposite day. So I'm going to put it in there. So 3 times 0 plus 4y equals 24. Well, 3 times 0 is just 0, so I'm just going to get rid of that. So I have 4y equals 24. Divide 4, so y is 6. So this point is 0, 6, right? Because it's a y, so I need it to go back here. So then I can graph my 2 points. So 8, 0 is right here, and 0, 6 is up here, and there's a picture of my line. Okay, so we're plugging 0 for the opposite letter of what we're trying to find the intercept for. Okay, your turn. Press pause. Try both of these. See if you can get them, and then graph them as well. Okay, so if I'm looking for the x-intercept, I'm plugging 0 for y. So it's going in right there. So x minus 2 times 0 equals negative 2. And this all cancels out. That's just 0. So x is negative 2. I don't even have to solve it. It's just x is negative 2. So the ordered pair I'm going to graph is negative 2, 0. I know that because this is where the x sits in an ordered pair. And if I go over here and do the y, I plug 0 for x. So right there. So 0 minus 2y equals negative 2. Again, the 0 just goes away. Okay, 0 is nothingness. So now I can divide by negative 2, and y is 1. So this ordered pair is 0, 1. So now I can graph it. 0, 1 would be up 1, and negative 2, 0 would be left 2. So this is what my line looks like based on the intercepts. I hope you got it right. If you did, great. Nice job. If you didn't, I hope you figured out where you went wrong. Okay, so if we graph x equals 3, this is a vertical line. Some of you will just be able to remember this, and some of you will not just be able to remember this. And either way, I can show you how to figure it out if you can't. Okay, so x equals 3. That means in a table, if I were to set up a table, x is always 3. And then I'm going to pick random values for y, like 0, 1, and 2. And I should be able to graph these random values. So let's pull a graph up so we can graph it. So 3, 0 is right here, 3, 1, and 3, 2. So this is a vertical line at 3, where x is 3. Okay. The slope for this line is undefined. I know it asked for that up there. And anytime I have an x equals something, it's going to be a vertical line. And if I can't remember, I can set up a table to do it. Okay? And there it is right there. So I could even move it around. So if I move it over here, oh, they're grouped. Let me ungroup them. I can even move it around. So let's ungroup them. So if I move the line over here, there we go. Okay, this would be x equals 8 because it's sitting at the x on 8. This would be x equals negative 10. Okay, it's a vertical line. All of the slopes are undefined. Okay, so y equals 4. This one is horizontal. When there's no x, it's a horizontal line. It's flat. Okay, the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Okay, so again, I can just know that this is a flat line on 4, and some of you will be able to remember that with no problem, and some of you will not. You just won't remember it. So I know it's a flat line on 4 on the y. Okay, and then some of us will use our problem solving. So y is always 4. So we'll put 4, 4, and 4. Because no matter what x is, y is 4. So then I'll just pick some random values for x that are easy to graph. 0, 4 is right here. 1, 4, 2, 4. And I can keep going. I mean, it'd be 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. I could do negatives. Okay, again, the slope is 0 of a flat line. Okay, it's always going to graph a flat line where there's no x. Okay? All right, since you're planning an awards banquet for your school, you need to rent tables to seat 180 people. The tables come in 2 sizes. Small tables can seat 6 people, and large tables can seat 10 people. And here's the equation. 6x plus 10y equals 180. It says to find the intercepts. Okay, so if I find the intercepts for the x and the y. I'm plugging 0 for the opposite letter. So here 0 is going in right there. 6x plus 10 times 0 equals 180. Well, that just crosses out, and I divide by 6. So x is 30. So 30, 0. So I could put that point about 20, 40. I think that says 30. Yeah, we'll put it right there. I think it says 30. Okay, and then this one for the y, I put 0 in for x. So 6 times 0 plus 10y equals 180. So that cancels out. I divide by 10, and y is 18. So my ordered pair is 0, 18. So here's 10 and here's 20, so 18 is about right there. So I could draw the line using the two intercepts. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, if it doesn't, we're going to do a little bit of it in class, and then also we'll have a worksheet over it, and we'll be doing some big idea stuff on it too. So you can ask any questions you have in class. I hope you're doing okay, and that's really it. Have a great day. Bye bye.